Hello everyone, you are on the Minecraft Bro channel. Today we will talk about shyness, why it is not such a bad quality as many think, and why shyness can become your most powerful secret weapon. Before we get into the video, I want to remind you that it's not hard to subscribe to my channel. Let's get to the topic of the video without any fluff. First, let's discuss the basics so that everything is clearer later. What is shyness? Shyness is a feeling when you experience awkwardness or lack of confidence in certain situations. It often arises when we feel that too much attention is on us or when we need to step out of our comfort zone. The first example that comes to my mind is when you have all your clothes in the wash and you're left with some strange, unattractive t-shirt and random pants. You need to go out to the store and you start worrying that it looks ugly, and you feel shy about going out in front of other people, and so on. Overall, in my opinion, shyness is directly related to the fear of what other people think of you. Unfortunately, we are all prone to worrying about what others think of us, that they might look at us sideways, judge us, or simply not understand us. But I can immediately say that most people don't even think about this. Just imagine how many problems other people have, how many difficulties they face daily. I think they won't have time to think about how someone is dressed. However, not everything is perfect, of course. There are individuals who openly stare at others or openly judge them for how they look. I can say right away that you can't please everyone. The same goes for life. There will always be people who adhere to completely opposite life principles. I felt this during the beginning of my podcasting journey when people in the comments said they disagreed with my opinion. And that's absolutely normal. We are all different. Everyone has their own individual opinion, their own story, their own principles, so I don't judge anyone. Now, you might be wondering what this has to do with the video. The point is that doubt is precisely the trait that makes us unique and helps us find our own path in life, even if it differs from others' expectations. When I started making podcasts, I was also shy and afraid that someone wouldn't like my style, my manner of speaking, or that I wouldn't be able to express my thoughts in a way that you guys would understand me. But you know what? It was precisely because of my shyness that I started to think more about what I say and how I say it. It made me work on myself, improve my skills, and be sincere with you overall. If you think about it, shyness is probably one of the most sincere and genuine emotions. Shyness is a true indicator of what is important to us. If we are doing something and feel awkward, it means a few things. First, that we are simply inexperienced. And second, that it really matters to us. After all, we don't feel shy about things that are indifferent to us, right? When we are shy, we are often coming into contact with something that goes beyond our comfort zone. And here we approach the first checkpoint, so to speak. Why shyness can become your secret weapon. By the way, I don't know if weapon or tool is the right word. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Most people, as you know, are afraid to step out of their comfort zone. They are always looking for excuses for their unwillingness to do something and how to navigate this world. Imagine the advantage you would have if you decided to step out of your comfort zone. Let's imagine a situation. You want to meet a new person, but feel shy, and you feel that tightening inside, your hands start to shake, and you feel awkward. Many might decide to retreat, but imagine if every time you felt shy, you used that feeling as a reason to act. You would become the person who always takes a step forward despite the internal discomfort. Recently, I had an interesting situation. I went to a cafe with my friend just to chill, and I met a girl who worked there. We exchanged a few words, and I felt like, wow, it would be cool to talk to her more. At the same time, I understood that she was working, and it would be inappropriate and strange to distract her just to exchange social media contacts. At that moment, my friend said, "Come on, let's exchange contact information." I suddenly started to feel shy and uncomfortable, but I thought, okay, let's do it. So, I wrote my Instagram on a piece of paper to quickly give it to her. As we were leaving the place, she smiled at me, and I handed her the paper, saying, "When you have time, take a look." It sounds, you must admit, like something out of a fairy tale. And you know what? No one wrote to me, but I would have felt terrible if I hadn't done it. So that's not so important anymore. I don't know why I told this story. It's just about shyness. All right, let's move on to the second so-called checkpoint. Why can shyness become your secret weapon or tool? I don't know. It doesn't matter if you're a teenager or a bit older. Surely, you've experienced those odd moments when you just don't know what to feel. It's really strange to explain, but sometimes it happens that you just can't understand your own feelings. Shyness is a wonderful thing that can reveal what is truly important to you. A person cannot fake it. They will always feel it when they are uncomfortable. And in that moment, shyness becomes a kind of compass. It points to the things that matter to us the most. If we feel uneasy in certain situations, it usually means that this situation is important to us, that it touches some deep strings of our soul. God, I sound like some philosopher. All right, for example, if you feel shy before speaking on stage, it might mean that you care about how you will be perceived, that you want to be heard and understood. It's an indicator that you do care. It's important to look at shyness as an opportunity to better understand yourself, rather than from a negative perspective. With more knowledge about ourselves, we become stronger and wiser. After all, what could be better than discovering some of our traits that we hadn't noticed before? Now, let's move on to the third checkpoint. Shyness can become your secret weapon because it makes you more sensitive and attentive to the world around you. When you feel shy, you start to analyze situations in life more deeply, noticing details that others might overlook. It makes you more thoughtful and cautious in your words and actions, and because of this, you better understand the people around you. Shyness also helps develop empathy, the ability to feel and understand the emotions of others. You know what it's like to feel insecure, out of your element, and because of that, you can pick up on moments when others are going through something. This makes you the person others turn to for understanding and support. Overall, the topic of empathy is incredibly interesting, but I think that's for another video. So, I suggest we wrap it up. I hope you guys have changed your attitude towards shyness and that you will start to use it to your advantage. And with you was me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. We'll see each other again.